Hey kids, this is Gaston from RamonesForever.com. I'm here with Arturo Vega at the 5th annual Johnny Ramone ceremony. Now Arturo,
Yes, sir.
why, it's good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Why do you think this event gets bigger and bigger each year?
Well, the Ramones mean something very, very special to young people. The Ramones and punk and the Ramones are probably the last stage in rock and roll that has any credibility. As far as being their voice. Rock and roll I consider to be in its supernova state. It's just expanding many times its original territory and covering all kinds of businesses that have nothing really to do. Corporations are using rock and roll to use as makeup to sell anything that they want to sell. And punk never participated in any such a thing. So punk has kept this credibility. The Ramones are the ultimate misfits. They are the ultimate underground band. They're all the ultimate underdog.
Right.
And kids identify with that.
I agree. I've noticed that the bands nowadays, it's not about being pure, it's about making money. And the Ramones they were always about making music and distributing it to their fans by shows.
The Ramones had to work very hard,
Yep.
to make money. They made a living working. Unfortunately, they were too far ahead of their time, and they never sold too many records. But everybody that saw the Ramones live wanted to see them again. So that was the thing to do, to catch them live. And so we made a living at touring, and selling T-shirts. The T-shirts always sold really
Right.
well.
Very good. Very good. Now, jumping forward, what's new with you?
What's new with me? Well, I'm planning an exhibition. Concept is, the title is Fame is a Disease. And it's something that tries to analyze what's going on, the phenomenon of celebrity, the cult of celebrity, and which I think is out of hand in this country. It goes back to the moment in time when the Greeks invented performance, when the Greeks turned the gods into theatrical characters.
I see.
And from there on, and it had its. I had my epiphany about this when I was at the Ramones Museum in Berlin 2 years ago, and I was outside the museum, and there's Ramones flags flying all over the place, and a group of German teenagers walked by, and they looked up and they said, "Why? What is this?" And Florian, my friend who runs the museum, thought, okay, these kids are too young, maybe they don't know. So he tried to explain to them, oh, well, the Ramones are this and this and this. And then the kid said, isn't Ramones a brand of H&M? And they thought that, H&M was licensed to sell Ramones merchandising in those days. And so these kids thought that the Ramones were something H&M had created to sell apparel.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's when it came to me. It's like, okay, this is it. The eagle, the Ramones eagle logo was designed to be part, to somehow represent the power of the band and to promote it. And now people think it's just a brand that H&M created.
No, I agree. What I've seen, all the famous movie stars wearing the Ramones shirt just because they think it's a fashion. I think Ramones are not a fashion. Ramones are pure. Ramones are addiction. They're an addiction. And I think they're addiction to so many fans. You see a couple of thousand people here just today. So it's an epitome that says,
yeah,
Ramones
this
are
event keeps
everything.
getting bigger and bigger, but that also talks, says a lot about the love and the passion of the work, of the people that are in charge of keeping the legacy.
Exactly.
Linda Ramone, couldn't be any more energetic about and passionate about promoting these things, And now, with the help of her new manager, John Cafiero, and myself, and it's a team effort, but we share very much the love, and for the Ramones, and so it feels great. It feels great to do this, and the kids, of course, respond to it.
They do.
Because they come every year, and every year we try to surprise them with something, new. This year we have Didi's artwork,
Exactly.
which a lot of kids have never seen. I had Didi's artwork on the Warped Tour.
Yes.
You know, I've done the Warp Tour a few times, and last year I had an exhibition of Diddy's art on the tour. You know,
Right.
I had memorabilia on the tour before. You know, so we try to do things like that here too, and I know the kids are gonna love it.
No, I think they do. Every year, bringing something new to the event keeps the crowd keep on coming. But most of all, they come because of the Ramones and how much they love the Ramones. You know, people like yourself, like John, like Linda, keep the Ramones legacy going, and because of that, it brings back more people each year. And this is going to
And
continue
what's
forever.
also so cool is that we have a West Coast. This is the West Coast event, but then we also have the East Coast
Right.
event. You know that Joey's brother
Exactly.
Mickey, you know, takes care of, and that's another really cool event. So,
you're
it's
covering
you know,
both coasts.
we cover both coasts, West Coast, you know, East Coast. Yeah, it works.
Well, very good. You know, it was a pleasure speaking with you again. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
And RamonesForever.com.
Be well. Stay sick.